Hello, everyone. Good day. I think everyone is happy out there. And thank you for tuning in into the channel. Today, I'm going to be speaking about how to see and feel through the eyes and heart of Christ. So, as sinner, we often misjudge people by the way they look. But it is very important for us to see and feel how Christ had felt or seen people inside. We all know that God looks the inward nature, not the outward appearance. So many a times we have mistreated this kind of people of this world, maybe because of our lifestyles, different styles and the standards or the qualifications we have achieved, the degrees we have acquired have made us to treat these kind of people differently. But in times of Jesus Christ, he stooped down and treated everyone equally, even to the apostles, even among the Pharisees, even among the sinful people on earth. He had treated people equally. And so today I will be telling you some examples about how Christ had seen and felt the different way people had felt about it. The first one I want to bring to you is, as human, we all have seen, or we all saw, that Peter and Andrew, James and John were common fishermen. Yes, we all as human have seen them as common fishermen, but God did not see like that. God did not see that way. He, he had seen them as a mighty, bold, and courageous apostles who would be preaching after even he had gone up to prepare the kingdom for us. So he had seen differently from the way we see it. And as human, we saw David as a common shepherd boy. He's just a shepherd boy as we see him. But God saw a mighty warrior in him, a future king who would lead the people of Israel to him again. Yes, God had seen him differently. Now, the woman at the well, yes, we all know what she did. Yes, she had been a prostitute. Yes, people had rejected her, already isolated her from the town. But God had seen that prostitute, as we have seen, not as prostitute, but God had seen a person who will be willing to relate the story of her life to the whole town, where the whole town can come and listen to Jesus Christ. God had seen the prostitute as a messenger for his gospel. Yes, indeed. And the next one I will be talking to you is Mary Magdalene. Many people, as human, we were ready to kill her. We were ready to persecute her. Yes, we had seen her as a prostitute, the worst type of sinner who deserved to die. We all felt that way. But no, Christ did not felt that way or have seen her that way. Christ had sinned and felt that this woman will be beside him even at the time of his crucifixion. And as we all know, Mary Magdalene was all around near the crucifixion. She was just there before Pilate. She was there before Herod. She was there when they took Jesus Christ up to Calvary. Yes, she was there. And amazingly, she turned out to be one of the first person who would acknowledge that Jesus Christ is not there in that tomb. She acknowledged she was the first, one of the first to discover the resurrection of Jesus Christ. How amazing is that? And just one more I want to tell. Many people, as human like us, have felt or have seen Matthew as a sinful tax collector. Yes, sinful tax collector. Imagine when Jesus Christ was eating with this kind of people, the tax collectors and sinners, how did the Pharisees, yes, the experts of the law told, you're eating with sinners. Yes, that is not the right thing to do. Yes, they saw that way, that sinners and saints cannot come together. But God had made difference in the life of Matthew. And Matthew turned out to be one of the great apostle who would be inspired to write one of the gospel books, who wrote so much details about Jesus Christ, beginning and the end. So we can go on telling, I can go on telling so many examples of how God treated many of these kind of people. Yes, but you see, those people whom we have treated badly or have misjudged, God had pulled them up and He had changed their lives. He made a difference in their lives. And that's why many people loved Him and followed. And of course, my point that I'm making is, let us just be good to each other. Let us not try to misjudge or push people away just because our lifestyle is different from them, or maybe we're richer and they are poor, or maybe we are educated and they are illiterate. So let us not make that division in our hearts, because God did not make. He made everyone equal in all His teaching, in all His healing. He did not provide any division, no separation between. Of course, we must follow, because Christ said, I have set an example that you should follow. So we all are called as Christians who would follow Jesus Christ. So we must be willing to make a difference into the lives of these kind of people the world has rejected. Yes, as we read in Luke 6 verse 32, it says, if you love those people, yes, who loves you, what benefits you get? There's nothing, you profit nothing. Even the sinners can do that. So Christ is telling us not to love only those people who loves us, or not to treat good to those people who treated good to us. We must treat everyone equally, irrespective of the nature or of the lifestyles or the standards of this kind of people. But thinking that God has created mankind in equals, so we have to treat them nicely. And one more text before I finish. Philippians 2 verse 4 is a very, very good text for every one of us to read. Philippians 2 verse 4 says, each of you should look not only to your own interest, but also to the interests of others. So we should not be thinking only what we like, and we should do not only what we want to do, but think about this kind of people, yes, who would also have their favorites, who would like to do some things, but we don't allow them to do. No, the Bible tells us that we must look not only for our interests, but for the interests of others, for the likeness, yes, and the happiness of others. So today, I urge every one of you who are watching and listening to my message, let us begin to do the work that Christ has assigned us to do. Let us begin to learn and practice the examples Christ has set us. So let us simply do good to each other. Thank you. God bless you all.